Halo, witam was w drugim odcinku z Stanley Parable. Nie wiem jak się przyjęło pierwszy odcinek, ale nagrywam w ciągu kolejne, więc w sumie nie wiem jeszcze. Mi się tak gierka podoba. Poprzednio poszliśmy tam. To może dzisiaj porobimy tak, jak chce nasz narrator w pierwszym podejściu. Później znowu będziemy robić to, co nie będzie chciał. Dobra. Co jeszcze ty chcesz od nas? Może tu zobaczymy też winne. Może coś się tu znajdzie. O. Konferencyjna.
There was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
No możemy pójść. O, to.
Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing here, so he turned around and got back on track.
Tu jest dużo ciekawych rzeczy. Tu jest bardzo
There
dużo
was
ciekawych.
nothing here. No choice to make, no path to follow, just an empty broom closet. No reason
Nie,
to
ja
stay
tu zostaję.
here.
Ja mam miotłę, ja lecę do Harry'ego Pottera. Nie ma bata. Tu jest... Wow.
It was baffling that Stanley was still just sitting in the broom closet. He wasn't even doing anything. At least if there was something to interact with, he'd be justified in some way. As it is, he's literally just standing there doing sweet FA.
Co robił? Nie, no jak gówno, halo.
Are you really still in the broom closet? Standing around doing nothing? Why? Please offer me some explanation here. I'm genuinely confused.
Więc ja sobie wlazłem do schowka. Bo mogę. Bo mogę.
You do realize there's no choice or anything in here, right? If I'd said Stanley walked past the broom closet, at least you would have had a reason for exploring it to find out. But it didn't even occur to me because literally this closet is of absolutely no significance to the story whatsoever. I never would have thought to mention it.
Spoko, ja tu coś znajdę jeszcze. Mordo.
Maybe to you this is somehow its own branching path. Maybe when you go talk about this with your friend you'll say, "Oh, did you get the broom closet ending? The broom closet ending was my favorite." I hope your friends find this concerning.
No mówię, zakończenie w schowku na shot jest najlepsze. No to jest kurde.
Stanley was fat enough
Zostajemy.
and really stupid. He probably only got the job because of a family connection. That's how stupid he is. That or with drug money. Also, Stanley is addicted to drugs and hookers.
Fajnie ten się
Well, I've come to a
irytuje.
very definite conclusion about what's going on right now. You're dead. You got to this broom closet, explored it a bit, and were just about to leave because there's nothing here, when a physical malady of some sort shut down your central nervous system and you collapsed on the keyboard. Well, in a situation like this, the responsible thing is to alert someone nearby so as to ensure that your body is taken care of before it begins to decompose.
No dawaj.
Hello? Anyone who happens to be nearby, the person at this computer is dead. He or she has fallen prey to any number of your countless human physiological vulnerabilities. It's indicative of the long-term sustainability of your species. Please remove their corpse from the area and instruct another human to take their place at the computer, making sure they understand basic first-person video game mechanics and filling them in on the history of narrative tropes in video gaming. So
Nie, no ja zrobię
the
sobie
irony
zakończenie.
and insightful commentary of this game is not lost on them. All right, when you've done that, just step out into the hallway.
Zobaczymy, czy tutaj też będzie jakiś easter egg, jak będę stał w miejscu. W sumie może... Czy no w sumie w Minecrafcie nie było żadnego, jak stałem. Patrzę, może coś tu znajdę jednak. O ile coś tu znajdę, jeżeli nie to wam po prostu cięcie zrobię i i po prostu pójdziemy dalej.
3 days later.
Dobra, po jakimś dłuższym staniu stwierdzam, że tu nic się nie znajdzie, więc idziemy dalej.
Second player, it's good to have you on board. I guarantee you can't do any worse than the person who, coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Okej, idziemy na górę. O kurde. Tam jest biuro szefa, a tu kogo biuro jest? Exclusive bathroom. No w łazience raczej nikogo nie ma. Dobra, lecimy dalej. Do szefa.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this, what dark secret was being held from him. What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number. 2845. But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this.
5.
Yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code by sheer luck. Amazing. He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
A tu jest korytarz. A szukam korytarza tu. A. Gdzie jest kabel? Jedziemy w dół windą. Okej, dobra. W ten sposób to podąża nas. Ciekawe w ogóle jak, nie pamiętam w ogóle jak się tak jak kończy, bo tam pamiętam, że dużo tych zakończeń było.
Descending deeper into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job.
Jak będziecie chcieli, że zrobił tą grę 100%, to skończymy ją za 5 lat. Ogólnie jest taki achievement tam, że nie graj przez 5 lat tą grę, więc... Zobaczę tam, zrobię kilka odcinków, zobaczę jak się będzie przejmować, co jest, będziecie sądzić o tym. Coś się może stać! Coś się może stać!
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
Kurde, idę. Mordo. Jakiś kurde... Nie mogę zobaczyć tych kartek niestety. Tu są liczby.
Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers, the lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
Mój pokój tam był.
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control?
Moment, to był 130, tak?
Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly?
130. 130 co jest? O, tu jest 130. No pokaż mi coś. Gdzie jest 130?
No. He refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone
Nie dowiem
else's
się,
control.
co było w 130.
It was
Halo.
unthinkable, wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind
No nie.
to the world? But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy, or sad, or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
Ile powłączać te komputery? Jakby zastanawiam mnie, co się stanie, jak ja połączam komputery. Gdzie to było? Komputer numer 1 się włączało gdzieś tu? Co? Gdzie to się włączało? Halo. Dobra, nieważne, nie widzę teraz tych guzików. No cóż. Dobra, idziemy dalej. Może coś tam się coś wydarzy. O, tu jest jakiś guzik. 5. Tylko tu nie, tu była dyszka. Musimy znaleźć piątkę. Jest piątka. Tu jest dyszka. Szukam piątki. 1. O. Może coś zrobić. Tu nie można wejść. Mam wrażenie, że na tych komputerach jest to samo zazwyczaj. Dobra, idziemy dalej. Może coś tam może zobaczymy ciekawego.
And when at last he found the source of the room's power, he knew it was his duty, his obligation, to put an end to this horrible place and to everything it stood for.
Kończymy czy startujemy? Na razie skończymy. Później zaczynamy startuję z powrotem. Czyżbyśmy teraz uciekli z tego? Po raz pierwszy. Czyżby?
Blackness and a rising chill of uncertainty. Was it over? Yes. He had won. He had defeated the machine, unshackled himself from someone else's command. Freedom was mere moments away. And yet, even as the immense door slowly opened, Stanley reflected on how many puzzles still lay unsolved. Where had his co-workers gone? How had he been
Czy mogę
freed from
skoczyć
the
na dół?
machine's grasp? What other mysteries did this strange building hold?
Nie mogę
As
popełnić samobójstwa,
sunlight
szkoda.
streamed into the chamber, he
W sensie,
realized
w
none
tym
of
miejscu
this
popełnienie
mattered.
samobójstwa było
For it
najśmieszniejsze.
was not knowledge or even power that he had been seeking.
Myślałem, że tu jest przepaść tak już.
Perhaps his goal had not been to understand.
W tym miejscu popełnienie samobójstwa było
No
śmiesznie.
longer would anyone tell him where to go, what to do,
Może będę mógł.
or how to
W
feel.
sensie, tu będzie wyjście, a ja sobie wezmę i zeskoczę w dół.
And that was all he needed.
Czeka tu na mnie ucieczkę i w ogóle wszystko.
The only thing worth knowing. Stanley stepped through the open door. Stanley felt the cool breeze upon his skin, the feeling of liberation, the immense possibility of the new path before him.
No nie, no myślałem, że
This
mogę,
was exactly the way, right now, that things
że będę
were
mógł
meant to
popełnić
happen.
samobójstwo już tak po sam koniec.
Stanley was happy.
Zdecydowanie bardziej mi się podobało niezgadzanie się z nim.
All of his co-workers were... Wait, no. This isn't the right office, is it? Is this Stanley's office?
A coś tam mogę iść? Coś tu jest. Coś tu mogę zrobić z tymi komputerami. Moment, wrócę się. Dobra, idziemy dalej. Bo może mi się uda... No coś tu muszę... Dobra, to jakby pierwszego kompa znalazłem. Drabinka jest w ogóle.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door and this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Dobra.
The lounge was sublime.
Tu to
a
chyba
work
nic
of
nie ma
art.
takiego.
What was it about this room that called so deeply and so personally to Stanley? Its grace? Its subtle charm? No. Stanley knew it was something deeper. Something darker. Yes. Really, really worth it being here in the room. A room so utterly captivating that even though all your co-workers have mysteriously vanished, here you sit looking at these chairs and some paintings. Really worth it.
No może coś się teraz wydarzy, bo tak...
At this point, Stanley's obsession with this room bordered on creepy and reflected poorly on his overall personality. It's possible that this is why everyone left.
Może. Dobra, idziemy dalej, bo to nie ma sensu.
But at last, he'd had enough of the amazing room and took the first open door on his left to get back to business. And so he detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track.
Pojedziemy na dół. Pojedziemy na dół, zobaczymy co się na dole wydarzy. Jakby to mnie też zaczyna zastanawiać, bo ta gra ma...
Stanley didn't want to go back to the office. He wanted to wander about and get even further off track. So now in order to get back, he needed to go, from here it's, left.
No, innej drogi mi nie dałeś.
Oh, no, it's to the right, my mistake. No, not the right. Why would I have ever said it was to the right? What was I thinking? It's clearly... Oh dear, would you hold on for a minute, please?
Kurde.
No, let's see, we went down,
Chyba gościu sam się zgubił.
left, down, left,
Moment, muszę
right.
tutaj wyłączyć to, bo mi przychodzą powiadomienia.
yes. I've got it now. This story is absolutely, definitely this way.
Dobra.
No. This isn't right at all. You're not supposed to be here yet. This is all a spoiler. Quick, Stanley, close your eyes. Okay. We just have to get back to, oh, Who am I?
Czyli się tam.
It's all rubbish now. The whole story completely unusable. How about rather than waste my time trying to solve this nonsense, we'll just restart the game from the beginning. And this time, suppose we don't wander so far off track, hmm? Okay, from the top.
No co ty mi... Dobra, to był spoiler, kolejne zakończenie.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Jeszcze raz pójdziemy teraz w prawo.
When Stanley... Wait.
What?
No, I restarted. I swear I definitely restarted the game over, completely fresh. Everything should be... Oh, did something change? Stanley, did you change anything when we were back in that room with all the monitors? Did you move the story somewhere or... Hold on. Why am I asking you? I'm the one who wrote the story. It was right here just a minute ago. I know for sure that it's here somewhere. Okay then. It's an adventure. Come, Stanley. Let's find the story.
To pójdziemy sobie tu. Znaczy... Halo, gdzie... Ja nie wiem, czy ja chcę wchodzić w niektóre miejsca. Jakby... Sam też zastanawiam, gdzie my idziemy. Idziemy tak, tak.
I'll say it. This is the worst adventure I've ever been on. I can promise you there definitely was a story here before. Do we need to restart the game again? Well, I find it unlikely that we'll ever progress by starting over and over again, but it's got to be better than this. Okay, let's give it a shot. Why not?
Wziął mnie, zresetował od nowa, ja nie.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Dobra. Tu było to już zrobione, więc idziemy dalej. O, teraz drzwi nie ma wcale.
Okay, yep, it's worse. I might be remembering this wrong. It's possible the story is back where we just came from. Why don't we go back the other direction and see if we missed anything?
Dobra. Tu może wrócę.
Aha! I knew we'd miss something. The story. Here it comes.
Ta.
No, wait, never mind. Not the story. Okay, let's head back the other way and retrace our steps. Now this... Well, I'll be honest, I don't recognize this place at all. Is this the story? I don't think so. I can't quite recall, but I believe my story took place in an office building. Is that correct? Do you remember, Stanley? Well, do you know what? Since I've completely forgotten what we were supposed to be doing, how about this? You win!
Yeah! Wygrałem!
I know you put in a lot of hard work, and it really paid off, so good job.
Wygrałem.
No, I don't feel right about this at all. We both know you didn't put in any actual work for that win. Some people win fair and square, and this was not one of those situations. Okay, I'm getting weirded out by whatever this place is. I don't care what might happen this time, I have to
A
restart.
raz wygrałem. Wygrałem. Nie ma gdzie. To jest akurat ciekawe.
All right, I've got a solution. This time, to make sure we don't get lost, I've employed the help of the Stanley Parable Adventure Line. Just follow the line. How simple is that? No, I'm down. We're leaving it up to the line from now on.
Ja tu wrócę. Nie? Myślałem, że jak wrócę, to będzie lepiej. Ale możemy też tak to, kurde, prowadzić. Nie wiem, ja się sam... O, mogę tędy? Nie. Mogę tu? Nie. A mogę tu? Nie. A tu? Też
You
nie.
see, the line knows where the story is. It's over in this direction. Onward, Stanley, to destiny. Though, here's a thought. Wouldn't wherever we end up be our destination, even if there's no story there? Or to put it another way, is the story of no destination still a story? Simply by
Ta.
the act of moving forward, are we implying a journey
Ja
such
szukam
that a
na siłek...
destination
O,
is
jest nie.
inevitably conjured into being via the very manifestation of the nature of life itself? Okay, Stanley, I need to follow this train of thought for a minute. Just stick with me. Now, we can both agree that the nature of existence is in fact a byproduct of one's subjective experience of that existence, right? Okay. Now, if my experience of your existence rests inside of your subjective experience of this office, is this office in fact the skeleton of my own relative experiential mental subjective construct?
Po ścianach latasz.
Hang on. That got a bit weird back there. Well, I'd like to apologize. Not sure where I was going with all that. You know what? I think what we need right now is a bit of music to lighten the mood.
Jakie głośne, halo! Halo! Narrator powaliło cię. Halo! Dobra, ciszej, proszę cię. A tutaj co jest? Nie wiem, gdzie idę.
Cut the music. Go back and look at that fern. Stanley, this fern will be very important later in the story. Make sure you study it closely and remember it carefully. You won't
Dobra.
want to miss anything.
Dobra. Ciul. A tu czuję, że zaraz pętla będzie. Gdzie?
Wait, what? We're back at the office? No, no, no. Line, you do know we're looking for the Stanley parable, right? The story? Is any of this ringing a bell?
Okej, ja już nie wiem, gdzie mam iść, idę przed siebie. Popsułem grę, halo? Nie!
Oh, no, not again. Line, how could you have done this to us? And after we trusted you, after everything we've been through, you... Well, I can't take this anymore, to hell with it. Restart.
Restart. No, o dzisiejszy odcinek będzie się na pewno popsułem grę. Ale...
You know what, Stanley? I say forget the adventure line. What's it ever done for us?
Dobra.
We're intelligent people, right? Why can't we make up our own story? Something exciting, daring, mysterious. Ooh, this all sounds perfectly doable. Why don't we simply start wandering in, well, I don't know. How about this direction?
Okej, idziemy w tym kierunku. Idziemy w tym kierunku, mi się podoba.
Now, yes, this is exciting. Just me and Stanley forging a new path, a new story. Well, it could be anything. What do you want our story to be? Go wild. Use your imagination. Whatever it might be, Stanley, I'm
Okay.
ready for it.
Okej. Mam pomysł.
Oh, no, not you again. Stanley, I'd also like to veto the line from having any role in our awesome new story. No lines or monitor rooms. Just
Linia
acknowledge it.
znalazła, no nie.
It should be fun.
Ale ja nie wiem, jak kurde... A póki co mój... Ale linia?
Ah, a choice. We get to make a decision. From here, the story is in our control. How important we mustn't squander the opportunity. In fact, I believe I need a minute to think here. Just walk in circles for a minute. Okay, so I know that each door has to lead somewhere. which means that somewhere at the place where we're trying to go, there must be a reverse door that leads here. And that in turn means that our destination corresponds with the counter-inverted reverse door's origin. So starting from the right, let us ask, will taking the right door lead us to where we're going? And since the answer is clearly yes, then by all accounts, the door on the right is the correct one. Another victory for logic. Come, Stanley, our destiny awaits.
Nie mogę nic innego zrobić.
Hold up, what's this? The confusion ending. You're telling me that's what this is? It's all one giant ending? And we're supposed to restart the game, what, eight times? That's really how all this goes? It's all determined? So now, according to the schedule, I restart again. Then what? Am I just supposed to forget? Well, what if I don't want to forget? My mind goes blank simply because it's written here on this thing, wall. Well, who consulted me? Why don't I get to decide? Why don't I get a say in all of this? Is it really? It can't be. I don't want it to be. I don't want the game to keep restarting. I don't want to forget what's going on. I don't want to be trapped like this. I won't restart the game. I won't do it. I won't do it. I won't do it.
Nie zrobisz tego? Ja mam...
And the timer stopped? Does that mean, did we do it? Did we break the cycle? The, whatever it is that made this schedule?
Czemu nie 17, 17, 17? Czemu nie 17, 17, 17?
Will something happen?
5 sekund dłużej nie mogłeś gadać? Jak tak to gadasz, to...
Okay.
Taki ładny
Guess
wynik
now
by
we just
był.
wait. You know, I suppose in some way that this is a kind of story. Wouldn't you agree? I'm not quite sure
Nie.
the destination
Boli
or
mnie
the
to.
journey.
Boli mnie
They're
to.
always saying that life is about the journey and not the destination. So I hope that's where we are right now. We'll find out, won't we? Eventually. Well, in the meantime, if you do happen to have a...
Coś się wydarzyło, halo.
All of his co-workers were gone.
Ale dobra,
What did it mean?
może na
Stanley
tym
decided to
momencie
go to the meeting room.
zakończymy
Perhaps he
odcinek.
simply missed a memo.
I w tym momencie zakończymy odcinek i widzimy się w odcinku następnym. Także dziękuję wam za obecność. Zostawcie lajka, komentarz oraz subskrypcję, jeżeli jeszcze nie macie. Jeżeli sprawdźcie, czy na pewno napis subskrybuj jest na szaro. Dobra, jak już zachowałem się jak typowy youtuber, także mogę powiedzieć, że dziękuję wam za obecność. Cześć, na razie, miłego dnia.